Well, hello everyone. So, I still haven't had breakfast yet. It's a Sunday morning and I've just had a water experience, just been in some wild swimming, and as always it's been utter delightful. And I chose this spot exactly because this is where my friends Jacqueline and Stefan came to visit us just over a week ago. We came for a little paddle in the water here. So first thing I'm going to do is just give you a little bit of a context. So we are in Sidmouth, of course, and we've got the wonderful red rocks with their amazing striations just behind us. And then we have a thatched roofed dwelling and another, and it's 13 degrees, so by English standards at 9 o'clock in the morning, 13 degrees, we call that almost hot. So I've put my clothes on, but I didn't really need to do that, but I need something to attach a microphone to make it work, to make the film. And so what I like to say is, and it's nice there's a few people out here to share the experience with now, because when I arrived I was totally on my own, and now as you can see there's people around. So what I've been through in the last 2 weeks has for me been pretty extraordinary, because I have really gone through it in terms of having the experience of letting go of my beloved plants, which helped me deal with what it is to be me on a daily basis. And something fairly miraculous happened last night, I feel, when I made the film, and now something completely different, which you've had the chance to see. Somehow that has been so cathartic and helpful to go through that experience with you, and I just feel so much better. And it's been a really hard 2 weeks, and I can sum it all up by saying I spent 2 weeks trapped inside my own head, which is one of the worst things that can happen to a human being when you think about it. When you're trapped in your own head, it's pretty grim, isn't it? And the thoughts that just keep coming, the repetitive nature of them, so tedious. And so I guess my learning experience over the last couple of weeks is I've just been through it, really. I've just been through everything that I've been through, which has included feeling that very, very profound pain of abandonment, which is really what happened. That's probably the best word to describe my babyhood, being abandoned in the pram in the plum orchard. And yet when I reframed that experience, which I did when I went on a retreat in North Wales for 2 weeks, I realised that it was actually a great gift in another way, because although I was very much away from human beings most of the time, I was very much within the spirits of the plants, which is a very great blessing for me. And that really actually set my connection with the spirit of the plants for this entire lifetime, so it's great gratitude for that experience. But somehow everything I've been through the last couple of weeks has left me feeling like it's almost like what's just been happening, because I've just been in the water, so I'm about 50-60 strokes, and dunked my head underneath and stepped out and walked out of the waves. And it's like, that's why I love wild swimming, it's why I love water experiences. It's a kind of a baptism, it's a renewal, it's a cleansing, it's a really being present to the now. When I launched myself into the water, I was walking up to my knees and I launched myself in with a breaststroke, swimming stroke, and it just feels so good to do that. And it's such a shock, the temperature drop. Suddenly my entire body is in the water, and it really is so unpleasant, and that's what makes it so powerful, because within seconds it completely changes and I'm suddenly loving being in there. So for me, these 2 weeks have been about going through it. And ironically, although I still love my plants and I love to smoke, I'm actually really enjoying not doing so, and I have this really strong feeling of there's no rush, you know. There will come a time when it will feel appropriate to do this, to have another smoke and to enjoy it, the fullness. Because after all I am is I'm just a multi-dimensional space-time traveller wrapped up in the meat suit that we call the human body, having an experience. Because after all, that's what we all are, isn't it? And I hope you can enjoy the children screaming as much as I can, because it's a wonderful sound. It's lovely to hear them enjoying being in the water, being present, being in the now. So thanks very much for coming with me on this exploration. I've enjoyed sharing it with you.